Two teams ready to square off. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from the desert. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the quarterback, formerly University of Tennessee. It's Joe Milton.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building, because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win. This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
2nd and 10. Get out of the gun is Milton. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And he's going to bring this one back.
I'll take it.
Less than a minute into the game, it's a pick six and an early touchdown. No problem there on the extra point, and the Raiders will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes Chris with the return. Oh, yeah. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. They fake the give, and now it's Milton. He's got his man, the rookie from Florida. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. It's a great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. Play action. Now it's Milton. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
I think if you asked every player around the league going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of a win. It just makes the coaches in better moods. It makes everybody in the building in a better mood. And certainly it makes your time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before, and hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues, and they certainly want a different result today.
Williams going to throw on the first play. Open man downfield is Loveland. taken down inside the opponent's 35.
39 yards. And the Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun is Williams. And his left side and caught by Flowers. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of 2. Brings up
Second down and 8.
At the 19-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. He's got a man, it's C.D. Lamb. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and
Benji, come here.
And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open.
To the goal line.
Benji, come here.
C.D. Lamb.
Benji.
Touchdown, Las Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Benji.
The extra point is good. And the Raiders extend their advantage to 14-3.
All right, put him in his cage.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
On the jump. 19 seconds. Ready?
Looking to throw, it's Milton. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos are back within 4. It is 14-10. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return is Chase Brown. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. So a big one there to start the drive. 42 yards.
First and 10.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. His pass right side caught by Lamb. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. All alone fielded. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Makes the score Raiders 21.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he will get it back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. They'll go play action here with Milton. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's out of bounds on the pass play. But that's good for 8 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. The shotgun, a throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So it's backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Milton. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll swing this one out to Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds, close to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 6
1st and 10.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Williams to the air once more. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raider 1st down. They'll look to pick up the pace. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. The extra point is up and through. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And that play going nowhere. The defense was all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Get out of the gun is Milton. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the gun, here's Milton. That's into traffic, but taken in. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go. Here's Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 12.
Come on, come on.
45-yard line.
On second down, here's Milton. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Not fun here. Third and a lot.
A loss of 12 yards. It's third down.
Throwing, Milton. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more. Here's Jack Fox now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That one reeled in by Golden. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Vegas.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
On first and 10, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 28.
Throwing again, Williams. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's in. What a try. C.B. Lamb. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football.
Let's go, Smack. Now we're playing some football.
You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Up 2nd and 2 at the Broncos' 15-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams moving to his right. Loveland open right side. He's got it. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. That one caught. He finds Golden. And the Raiders going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3. Throw it again. It's Williams. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. The extra point is good. And the Raiders stretch things out even further.
42. Broncos 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll start out 1st down and 10. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Cougar 19.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Joe Milton sacked. A loss of 8 yards.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
18.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Denver.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Brown now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Raiders offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the tight end, Loveland. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Get him.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 48.
Williams to the air once more. Right back to Golden. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Here's Williams. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8
yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Williams. Forced out wide. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw is Williams. He'll go right back to Loveland. Now timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 13-yard line.
Now Williams. Rolling right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And he'll take it on in. Posted Loveland. Touchdown Vegas. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, like the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Now return coming from the 7th. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He's to midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And that is just deflating for this kickoff team. You find yourself down double digits at the half. You spend the entire break talking about getting off to a good start in the 3rd quarter. Let's get a stop and get the ball back to our offense. And bang, this happens. A heck of a return to start this 3rd quarter.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. This one is Hold in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Raiders 56, Broncos 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Broncos offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Milton. His throw left side is complete. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. To the air, it's Milton. Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6.
46-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Throw once more, and here's Milton. That is Kalen Bullock, the former USC Trojan. He comes in from the secondary to bring the quarterback down.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Got room past the 35. And he's going to be taken down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. We'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. Run inside with Smith. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, making you work for it.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
To throw, it's Milton. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. For Jake Moody, now out for the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. Everything's going wrong. unable to cut into this big deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. It's second down. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The extra point, up and good. And the Raiders add on to their already sizable lead.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Broncos offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Hey, they'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 25, here's second down and 6. They'll go play action here with Milton.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
The Broncos bringing out their punter as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Raiders offense back onto the field for their next possession. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Throwing again, Williams. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. Play action, now it's Milton. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Get out of the gun is Milton. thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Second and 9 at the 16-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Smith. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold him to a gain of 2. This 3rd and 6.
Brings up third down.
Get it. 60 by 6. 60 by.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Broncos cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Williams. That's to the left side. He's taken in by Golden. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the Broncos' 46-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Williams to the air once more. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The Raider 1st down.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's to the right side. And incomplete.
Intended for
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Williams now to throw. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he will score again. Poston Loveland. Touchdown Raiders. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
He's now over the century mark, Mike. And I get that this holiday was just started as something fun. It wasn't meant to impact how teams prepare for games necessarily. But I have to wonder, Mike, with it being National Tight Ends Day, did they have a little extra look or two his way to help him reach this total?
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Milton. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Milton. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll will be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Denver.
Throwing again is Milton. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. This is intercepted. Hit by Malachi Starks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. You got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
And the Raider first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to keep, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The PAT, up and good. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, left side. He's got it. Now inside the 25. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Moody's extra point is good. And the Broncos cut into the lead a little bit.
27.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. It dominated the proceedings here in the 4th quarter. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's into the end zone yet again. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Vegas. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready for this next possession. On the give, it's Smith. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. It's nothing more. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Raiders offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Williams. A quick slant to Flowers. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing again. Williams. And he's got another one. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Whoa! He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Give up the middle to Smith, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Smith again. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Raiders offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. There's that man again. Another catch. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's 3rd down. And 9 yards to go.
They'll send a man in motion left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Go win him, go win him.
Now Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 50.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 52 yards.
1st and 10 at the
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
That is hauled in at the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. No problem there on the extra point, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. curious there. Not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. A ball deep for the end zone. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive